Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ismail. Today, I want to explain about theories of learning. Have you ever thought about people learn? How way do they learn? On ESP, language learning is conditioned by the way in which the mind observes, organizes, and stores information. It means that key to successful language learning and teaching lies not in analysis of nature of language, but in understanding the structure and process of mind. In theories of learning, there are 5 main stages in this chapter. First, behaviorism, learning as habit formation. On learning language, the teacher may drill the learning then learner understood. This theory is simple but powerful theory said that learning is a mechanical of habit formation and process by means of frequent reinforcement of stimulus response sequence. It means that the teacher has done drill to learner with involved audiolingual method. For example, learning as habit formation involve hear, speak, read, and write, and then repeat them. Because in behaviorism, new language should always be dealt with the sequence hear, speak, read, and write. Frequent repetition is essential to effective learning. If happen error, be immediately corrected.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ari Desari, and now I am going to present about theories of learning. The material is Metalingualism, thinking as rule-governed activity. Audiolingual method, it was background for the behaviorist. The audiolingual method is a method which involves a lot of practice and exercise in language in the form of dialogue, sermons, and so on, which hopefully the student can speak like the owner of the language itself. And here have 3 disadvantages. The first, translating things. The second, ask for rules of grammar. And the last, student thought that recording word board. The student didn't learn by repeating because they had less practice time and they were lack of experience. The next material, behaviorism. This theory comes from Chomsky, 1964, how the mind was able to transfer what was learned in one stimulus response sequence to other novel situation. The mean of stimulus is what stimulus learning activities such as stuff, wheeling, or other things that can be through the scenes where the response is the reaction that the student raise when learning, which can also be through feeling or movement and action. The next material. At first, people thought about behaviorists as a generalization idea. It was never properly explained its real purpose. Chomsky correct rejected the idea and he established that thinking must be rule governed. It consists in not of forming habits but of acquiring rules hypotheses. Next, finding the correct function or pattern by themselves in order to use it laterally in any situation. For example, verb to be. The students have learned the structure. Noun plus am is are, verb to be plus complement. And the last material is conclusion. When students learn the structure, they will be able to develop even more complex one by making use of the experience. The mentalist role of the mind as a rule governed led naturally to the next stage, cognitive theory of learning. Okay, I think my explanation is enough. Thanks for watching my video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arda Fadli. I will explain about cognitive coherence as thinking being. Okay, the first material is the cognitive field takes learner to be an active processor of information. Maksudnya di sini adalah pandangan kognitif membawa pembelajaran untuk menjadi prosesor informasi yang lebih aktif. Seperti itu. And the second, learners as thinking being is they learn by thinking about trying to make sense of what they see, feel, and hear. Okay. Di sini peserta didik sebagai pemikiran, mereka belajar dengan memikirkan, berusaha memahami apa yang mereka lihat, rasakan, dan dengar. And the next, the basic teaching technique associated with a cognitive theory of language learning is the problem solving task. Maksudnya sini teknik pengajaran dasar terkait dengan teori kognitif pembelajaran bahasa adalah tugas pemecahan masalah. Okay. And the last material is the cognitive view of learning had a significant impact on ESP through the development of course to teach reading strategies. Maksudnya, tampilan kognitif pembelajaran telah berdampak signifikan pada ESP melalui pengembangan kursus untuk mengajarkan strategi membaca. I think my presentation enough, and next my friend video. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Hana Prihatia Syndrome. Now I'm going to explain about the affective factor, learners as emotional beings. Although we are all of aware and feelings and their effects on our action, they invariably seek answer to our problems in rational terms. It emphasizes motivation as an effective factor where students can think actively about something. So they must be willing to think about it. Because emotional reactions for learning experience are the basic foundation for the one set of cognitive processes. It involves around the cognitive theory, where people think and they also have feelings. It is one of human nature. This theory is based on human beings always act in a logical and sensible manner. Learners are people with likes and dislikes, fears, weaknesses, and prejudice. And learning of a language is an emotional experience. There are two forms of motivation. The first, instrumental motivation. In instrumental motivation, the learners are not learning a language. because the important factor that they need is the motivation of external. And the second, integrative motivation. It is the part of the learners to be members of speech community where they use a particular language. I think my explanation is enough. Thank you for watching my video.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Iva Nadia Zahra. I'm going to present and explain the material about learning and acquisition. Learning is seen as a conscious process, while acquisition proceeds unconsciously. In acquisition, the learner focuses more on the text and less on the form, while they focus on the form itself in the language learning process. This reflects our view that for the second language learner, both processes are likely to play a useful part, and that a good ESP course will try to exploit both. Next, a model for learning. Model of the learning process will provide a practical source of reference for the ESP teacher and course designer. First, picture the mind as a network of connections. Why? Because there are several reasons. The first, individual items of knowledge, like the towns, have little significance on their own. They only acquire meaning and use when they are connected into the network of existing knowledge. The second, it is existing network that make it possible to construct new connections. So, in the act of acquiring new knowledge, it is the learner's existing knowledge that make it possible to learn new items. The third, items of knowledge are not equal significance. Some items are harder to acquire, but may open up wide possibilities for further learning, like the bridge across a river or tunnel through a mountain. Learning a generative rule may take time, but once it is there, it greatly increases the potential for further learning. For a long time, it may appear the little progress is being made, then suddenly the learner make an enormous leap to a higher level of competence. Fourth, the learner will make better progress by developing strategies for solving the learning problems that will arise. Fifth, a communication network is a system. Language is a system too. If the learner sees it as just a haphazard set of arbitrary and capricious obstacles, learning will be difficult. The last, to establish the links, there must be a need. In ESP, this need is usually taken for granted, but as anyone who has set out on a long and possibly difficult journey will know, a need is not enough. So, with learning, a need to acquire knowledge is a necessary factor, but of equal, if not greater importance, is the needs to actually enjoy the process of acquisition. Okay, I think my explanation is enough. Thank you.